Something's not right. Caitlin Clark just had one of the worst games of her pro career, and it's not just on her. The Indiana Fever looked like they forgot how to play basketball. Fans were confused and then angry, but now they're uncovering something deeper, something disturbing. Because what's happening to Caitlin Clark might not be accidental, it might be by design. And the more fans look at Stephanie White, the Fever's head coach, the more everything starts to make sense, or rather, doesn't. What we're seeing isn't just a player struggling, it's a superstar being broken on purpose. When Caitlin Clark returned to the court, everyone expected fireworks. But what they got? A confusing mess. The energy was off, the offense was flat, Clark barely touched the ball, and fans, they weren't just disappointed, they were furious. The Fever's comment section was on fire. One fan wrote, "I'm never watching another Fever game again. I bought tickets for Clark, not this nonsense. We're being robbed." These aren't just trolls. These are loyal fans who see what's happening and they're done pretending it's okay. Something's off. And it's starting at the top. Enter Stephanie White, a coach who came in promising chemistry, structure, and wins. But what she's delivered, confusion, tension, and what many fans are calling straight-up sabotage. And here, where it gets really wild. White once made a now viral comment about Luka Doncic that has resurfaced and sent the internet into chaos. She said, and this is real, that the Mavericks move the ball better when Luka isn't on the floor. She basically claimed the team is better without the guy who just led them to the NBA Finals. If that sounds insane, that's because it is. But it also tells us everything about how she thinks not just about Luka but now about Caitlin Clark. And if you think that Luka take was a fluke, think again. This isn't new. Stephanie White has a pattern. Back when she coached at Vanderbilt, she ran the exact same system. The result? Total collapse. Multiple seasons with less than 10 wins, star players leaving. The offense looked robotic, predictable, and slow. And the mastermind behind it all, Carolyn Peck, White's mentor and former NCAA championship coach, who recently said the Fever might be more dangerous without Caitlin Clark. You heard that right. The same person who shaped White's system now thinks Clark is the problem. Pieces are falling into place. Now let's talk numbers. Caitlin Clark's shooting percentage is down. Her touches are limited. She's barely being used in transition. No rhythm, no space, no control. This isn't about rookie growing pains. This is a generational player being misused. The proof is right in front of us. When Luka's off the floor, the Mavs crash. When Clark is benched, the Fever crumble. Why? Because this idea that ball movement is better than star power, it only works for one half. One game, you don't build a dynasty around unpredictability. You build it around your best player. And right now, Clark is being used like a decoy, not a star. The more you dig, the more it becomes clear. Stephanie White doesn't want a playmaker. She wants a system. And if you don't fit into that system, you're out. Doesn't matter if you're Luka or Caitlin, if the ball in your hands too much, she sees you as a liability. But here's the truth. That mindset doesn't build championships. It builds mediocrity. Clark is being iced out. She's running off-ball sets like a bench player. And every fan can see it. They're chanting "Free Caitlin." They're canceling tickets. They're calling for change. Because this is not what the WNBA promised them. These aren't casual fans. These are people who traveled hours, paid top dollar, and tuned in every night to see the most exciting rookie the WNBA has ever had. And instead, they're watching her get sidelined while the offense runs through players who miss open layups and toss bricks from the mid-range. This isn't just disappointing, it feels personal. It feels intentional. It feels like ego. And the trust is breaking fast. Fans aren't just mad, they're out. And once the fans go, the momentum goes with them. So let's ask the question, is this just bad coaching or is it sabotage? Some fans believe White is intentionally minimizing Clark's role to prove a point, to show that her system is the real star. But at what cost? Because this isn't just hurting Caitlin, it's hurting the entire league. Every time Clark sits on the bench during a crucial run, every time she goes 5 possessions without touching the ball, the energy dies. The spacing vanishes. The magic disappears. This isn't just bad strategy, it's bad business. And the fans, they see it. If the Fever keep running this system, if Stephanie White refuses to adjust, it won't just cost Indiana games. It could cost the WNBA the momentum it's built around Clark. She should be putting up 25 and 12 a night. She should be leading the league in assists, lighting it up from deep, and becoming the face of the W, but instead she's drifting in the corners, logging minutes without purpose. And the people responsible are sitting on the sideline pretending this is normal. It's not. It's sabotage, whether intentional or not. And if something doesn't change soon, we might be watching a generational talent get wasted before she even gets started. So if you're watching this and you're tired of seeing Caitlin Clark get iced out, if you believe the system is breaking her down and dragging this team into mediocrity, then let your voice be heard. Type "Free Caitlin" in the comments. Share the message. The Fever's front office is listening, and the louder we get, the more pressure they feel to act. Because this isn't just about one player. It's about the future of the league. And right now, that future is being benched.